Anyway, we're talking about massive changes in life, right? Sometimes you've just got to embrace it. As scary as it seems, you have to embrace the change. Because if you don't embrace change, then you don't survive, right? And it's scary. Ooh, boys, it's scary. Accepting that things have to change and that sometimes the plans that you set out aren't quite, There we go. I think I can see you better. Sometimes changes happen, whether we want it to or not. And I think it's far better embracing change than it is fighting it. Because you're fighting the inevitable anyway. And that's not always a good thing. If you fight the inevitable, then you're fighting against the tide. Sometimes you don't have any choice. You've just got to go with it and just accept what you have in front of you and just say, right, let's see where it takes us. Well, that's what my body is doing to me. My body's telling me that do not fight me on this one because I will win. And I'm like, okay, body, I get it. I'm not going to fight you. Show me what it is that you want me to do. In other words, it is the universe speaking to you through the aches and pains in your body. And the universe is basically saying to you, if you don't shut up and listen to me, then you're going to have no chance of survival. Right? Like I say, sometimes you don't get a choice in the matter. And I often feel that I'm always there. We're back. Like I say, you do your best. And sometimes you've just got to listen to your body. And your body's yelling at you at certain times. And just saying, look, idiot, do as I say. And you're just at that point, you're in no position to argue with it. You just have to do it. So that's what I'm saying. Embrace change. Right? And most of the times change can be very scary for some people. But I've had that many changes in my life. I'm not frightened of it anymore. It's gone the other way. I'm mildly curious about what the universe has got in store for me. I used to be terrified of change. I fought against it, and look what happens when you fight, right? You end up in a situation that's worse than if you'd have just sat back and let it happen. I know, I've got so much experience in this department, it is unreal. I have, yes, I have enough to write a book. Probably got enough to run a book as well, but there we go. So I am embracing the next change in my life, and I am looking forward to it. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing to accept that you have to change things in your life. I mean, massive changes are coming for us regarding just simple things like education in this house is getting towards the end of, people being in further education and getting ready to move into the real world of, looking for their future, which I think is a marvellous thing. Andy, hello. Okay, Andy, I'll ask you the same question I asked John. And you don't have to answer if you don't want to, my darling, but, I'm rather curious about everyone. Do you ever get that gut feeling that it's time for a change? I mean, I don't know how old you are, and I don't know what your job is, but have you at any point in your life felt it's time to make a change? Hang on. There, that's right. I love working for myself, and I'm not going to stop working for myself. I'm just going to change what I do working for myself. And the plan is that we're just going to move forward into old lady retirement. I know. But, I have to future-proof me. And I can't continue doing what I'm doing here, which is a very, very, very physical job. And don't get me wrong, I've loved every minute of getting this business up and running. But I know, I feel it, I have to change. Hello, my friend, please. No, lovey. It's too warm for them anyway. But thank you for thinking of me in such a delightful way. Hello. just get that feeling in your life and just saying, right, I'm ready.